Good morning guys, hope you're doing well. I'm going to vlog today and this weekend because I'm actually picking up my very first embroidery machine and I'm so excited. So I've just made my way up to the Sunshine Plaza. I'm going to meet my mum for a quick bite to eat and then a coffee, and then I'm heading to Sippy Downs to pick it up from a seller from Facebook Marketplace, and then I'm straight home to try it out. I'm so excited. So yes, I'll vlog it all and put it in this week's video. Getting here was like such a mission because my Siri kept like cutting out, so it was like
at the light's turn,
and it like right when it was telling me the direction it was like cutting off, so hopefully it like resets and I'll be able to find the address good today. But yeah, other than that, I'm so excited. I'm in such a good mood and hopefully it all goes well, but I'll like explain it all when I get it, and I'll see you soon. So I'm back home now and I picked up the machine. It all went well and I'm so excited. This is it here. I also didn't realize, but the listing came with this whole table as well and a whole bunch of accessories. So I'm gonna all unbox it and get it all set up. I have like a lot of rearranging to do again in this room. We'll worry about that this weekend. It's got a stabilizer with it, which I'm really happy about because I don't have to go and buy any while I'm setting it up. Power cord, this hoop, which is massive, this hoop, which I feel like I'll be using the most, some instructions, dust cover. I've got these two like threads, which they both look really ugly, small needles and like general accessories, some bobbins, some white polyester bobbin thread, and then this is another, so this is water soluble. One thing I realized I don't have is the petals. So, do you need a pedal? No. Whoa, cool. I'm going to like read a manual about it, and then I'm gonna get back to it. Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna run a few tests. So overall, it looks pretty good. There's like some slight separation between the edges and the fabric. So to solve that, I'm going to change one variable, which is the fabric, and I'm going to switch to a quilting cotton. And then I'm going to still use that stabilizer, but put it just under the machine like the video suggests. And then, because what I also think it is the fact that it's a poly string, because polystring is quite thick. But I'm gonna see. So I have the same result. It's a little nice, like neater, but there's still holes either side. I'm also starting to think like that could be normal, but that's better. It could be the type of needle as well. Like if I don't have a cotton needle. Good morning. I've just headed out to Spotlight to pick up some threads for the machine, and I also did a little bit of research this morning, and I have made the grim discovery of the challenges of getting a digitizing software. So for example, I want to illustrate a design, then I need to put it onto the computer, I need to convert it into an sizable vector graphic, and then I need to be able to digitize it in an embroidery software. And to do that, you need software that is either one, really expensive, two, outdated, so it doesn't work with like the M1 Mac, or three, need to like go through, there's one you can get with Adobe called Embroidery i2, and you have to go through a dealer for them to give you a code. So we're just going to continue our run of supporting independent designers, and I've resorted to going on Etsy, and I'll purchase like little graphic designs from there for now. What I'm wanting to do is fairly straightforward, so there are people out there that have a similar brain that have put together. For example, I just want little daisy flowers, like the singular daisy, or I want little cherries, or like a peach, or like a teddy bear, and I've managed to find that. So I'm going to purchase one of them today, and I'm going to work on testing all of that on like a little coin purse or like a clutch or something. And I also, if you've come to this video for a demonstration, I'm so sorry, I'm not going to be giving a demonstration on the machine because I literally just got it, but I do understand the frustration of not being able to find a good creator on YouTube that does a demonstration on any of embroidery machines. I mean, you can find like from the minute they get the software, but there's like the gatekeeping of the software is so real. So that's just like a challenge that I will have to face. But right now, what I need to do, I can do this way, and it's relatively like inexpensive for now. Like it just doesn't work. Like I'm not talking $300, I'm talking $3,000 for a software. And without like my setup, like with my setup just being a laptop, like I'm not going to invest $3,000 in a software. That's triple the machine. Anyway, I digress. I purchased some threads, and reluctantly, because I do have a Birch account, but I've just got a peachy colour, I've got a yellow, I've got a nice green, I've got a red, I got this green as well, so it didn't look too Christmassy when I do the cherries. So I'm going to do these two for the cherries. And then I also purchased a black and my unbleached white. And I also discovered you can get cotton, not at Spotlight. They only had white in cotton. I wonder if that's because like cotton is quite fragile, and because you're embroidering, you need like it to be quite sturdy. So these are rayon threads. They will hold their colour better, but I don't really like using synthetic threads. But I have a feeling I'm not going to have a choice. Where I finished off yesterday was I taught myself a little bit about tension. So here I am testing the different tension on like a few things, if you can see that. I'm still getting the gapping between the design and the fabric, and I have no idea what that's from, but I did test it on like some quilted material, which is what I'll be mainly focusing on, and of course I can't find it, but I did test it on some quilting material and it actually didn't have that problem. So I have a feeling it's like the thickness and the stabilizer. But yeah, I'm going to purchase this design and then I'm going to give it a go. We've got the teddy bear, the lemon, the flower, and then the cherries. Obviously, I think I showed that before. And what I've done is I've gone ahead and I quilted it onto, like I quilted a piece of the natural cotton. And now I'm just putting the like embroidery bits on it. And it takes a little minute. It takes a while. But considering I'm doing a pattern, like that's probably why. This is the completed idea. We've got the cherries on the back and a matching coin purse. So that's like the set. I think it's pretty cute, especially if you're like, I don't know, like for a cosmetics bag, things like that. I think that's so cute. The time it took me to do is like a little bit too long. So I might have to rethink some strategies. I will see you in the next video, and in that video I will be testing out a tote bag, and because I'm about to start that now, so I'll save that for a separate video just because I know I've got enough footage for this one. But yes, I will see you in the next one, and I hope you'll have a fantastic day. Bye!